All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. We got NFL talk today. So, uh, honestly, I'm finna just quit trying to keep up with the weeks that we're in or going into or whatever. Um, not too much recapping we're gonna talk about. We got a few games we want to touch on, but we're gonna jump into prediction and then we want to kind of talk about some of this news that's in the air.
I mean, yeah. We can touch on it, like you said, touch on a couple games. The Colts. I mean, they had the Chiefs beat. They just that kind of showed you. Can you put your trust in Daniel Jones? They had 11. I had 18 yards in the fourth quarter and overtime. 18 total yards.
Yeah, that's rough.
So that just kind of you're scratching your head like, okay, well, that's not going to get it done.
Do you still think they're a contender?
The Colts, yeah, I think so. The Chiefs are a good team. All jokes aside, people are saying they're not. I mean, it's still the Chiefs.
Championship experience.
I mean, like they were saying, Patrick Mahomes was in playoff mode. He
Yeah.
was running around and taking risks, and they got to win. Shador got his first start and win. I think they said that was the first time, and I don't even know when. So, I mean, I hate when they say it's the Raiders. He won.
Yeah. Do you still think he's not the starter once, like
I don't
Gabriel's
know. I
healthy
don't
and
know what you do because let's see what he does with the 49ers. It is the Raiders. They are pretty terrible.
yeah. I mean, Deshaun Watson's got to come back at some point too. So it's just
They
it's a
said he
lot of
could come
questions.
back by the end of the season, is what they said.
There's just a lot of questions over there in Cleveland. Like, what are they gonna do with all that?
That I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they know. The Eagles continue to struggle. They just can't get a rhythm. Either Kellen Moore was a mastermind as an offensive coordinator, or the Eagles just kind of suck. So I don't know. Let's jump into week 13. Got a lot going on here. Thanksgiving Day, Thursday. Packers, Lions, Chiefs, Cowboys, Bengals, Ravens. Pretty good slate. I mean, we got football from Thursday to Monday.
Yeah.
So the Lions, I don't know. They're one of them teams. They're so inconsistent. They're so up and down. A lot of the NFL has been this year. The Chiefs and the Cowboys. I mean, I think the Cowboys are getting a little bit better. They fixed some spots on defense, and they've been playing a whole lot better since.
I'm I'm gonna tell you all three of my picks.
And then obviously Joe Burrow is coming back.
Yeah.
That I don't really know what that does. I don't really know how much. I mean, I would assume he's going to play the whole game, unless they get blown out, and then I don't really see playing him. I don't really see what that does. If they win out,
Um,
there's a chance. I mean, the AFC is kind of not the best right now.
I
So
don't know.
if they could win out,
I think the AFC is kind of. I'd say you have a good point that it's not that great, but
aside
it
from a
is
couple teams, I mean, Houston's in a carousel right now because I don't know what's wrong with CJ Stroud.
true. Yeah.
The
I
Chiefs,
mean,
I mean, they're 6-5, so I mean, they lose a couple more games. The Chargers are the Chargers, so I really not wouldn't really be too much worried about them.
so they're basically in the same situation they were in last season. They got to win six straight to even have a shot to make the playoffs.
Aaron Rodgers is hurt. Who knows how long he's going to be out? Lamar is still banged up. I mean, he could get hurt again. He said he's not 100%.
Do you think
So
Aaron
there's a
Rodgers
chance.
should? Do you think he should retire after this season?
Oh, for sure. I think he's done. He's old. Obviously, the injuries are catching up to him. He's just old. He's just in general.
Do you
Um,
think? Do you think he should have just called it quits after he left Green Bay?
I think he still has some gas left in the tank. It's just that injury he had. I don't know what that did to him. He's playing pretty good. He's not playing terrible.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, it's just like you said, the injuries.
It's the injuries. I mean, they've been piling up on him.
Yeah,
Um, the lines are banged up everywhere. Um, so are the Packers. I really don't know who's going to win that game. Detroit needs to figure it out if they want to make a run.
yeah. So my three picks would probably be. I'd say I got the Lions and the Lions Packers. I think the Bengals might upset the Ravens. I mean, you're talking about a fully. Well, I don't know how fully healthy Joe Burrow is, but still, he's playing, and that obviously elevates that offense with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. So I think I smell an upset. I'm gonna take the Bengals and Chiefs Cowboys. I think I'm gonna just stick with the Chiefs because I don't trust Dak Prescott in primetime moments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with the lines. The Bengals, like you said, I don't know. I don't know how healthy Joe Burrow is. I mean, he said he wanted to play, so I can respect that. I respect that. There's been a lot of talk about, I mean, you're hurt every year. You kind of need to figure it out. So I'm gonna roll upset. I think the Cowboys are gonna beat them. Like I said, they've been playing a whole lot better. The Chiefs are kind of sputtering on offense. They looked okay. They had to run the ball 40 something times to beat the Colts.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
So I'm gonna roll Cowboys. It's Thanksgiving. Cowboys usually play pretty decent
Mm. So
on Thanksgiving Day.
I respect it.
Friday we got the Bears and the Eagles. Again, the Eagles kind of need to figure it out. They're winning games, but they're sputtering offensively. It's just like they don't know what to do. Saquon's, they said he was banged up. He's doubtful to even play.
Interesting.
They're throwing the ball, but they're still just not winning. I don't know if it's a locker room issue, if it's coaching. There's a lot of noise, outside noise coming in with AJ Brown and everything else. I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll the Eagles. I just don't know if the Bears are like kind of like you said. I don't trust the Bears in the spotlight.
I think I'm gonna go opposite, and I think I'm gonna take the Bears. I mean, they've been looking pretty good here lately.
Yeah, they've somewhat kind of figured it out themselves, but the Eagles have a pretty good defense. They just offensively, they're just struggling. They don't know what to do. They can't run the ball. Saquon's been terrible.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why they're struggling. They can't run the ball. I mean, they're a run first team. Crazy as that is to say. Sunday, like we talked about earlier, Shador gets his second start against the 49ers. If they come out and beat the 49ers, okay, maybe he should have been playing from the jump. That's going to be the narrative.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, during all during the off season and all during like the preseason and stuff, everybody was raving about how good he looked, and he ended up being the third string guy basically all season.
I don't know. I mean, but again, if they get the brakes beat off of them, which Cleveland's got a good defense, I wouldn't too much be worried about that part
Yeah,
unless it just gets away from them.
yeah, true.
I mean, the 49ers do have a pretty solid team. So it's a double edged sword. If they lose, if they lose, the narrative is going to be, well, he sucks. If they win, the narrative is going to be, oh, he should have been playing from the jump. It's a double edged sword.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna form their own opinion and run with it however they want to run with it. Media is gonna blow it up either way. If he doesn't look good, they're gonna say, "Oh, well, what do the Browns do now?" And it's only his second game, so can't really. I like you said, take it with a grain of salt. Just
It's like he said, I only got to practice a week with the starters and won my first game. Imagine what I could do if I actually got to practice and play. So
exactly.
I respect it. I mean, I may not like him. I may not think he's a good player, but hey, if you can talk the talk, walk the walk, do what you got to do, buddy. I mean, he's kind of right. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
for
for sure.
somebody to not have any experience with the number ones to come in and beat a NFL team, don't care if they've won one game or 12 games. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
Um, let's see. Again, I don't know what's going on with CJ Stroud. I don't know if he's playing. I don't know. I haven't heard if he's playing or if he's not. So, but Davis Mills has been looking pretty good. I mean, they've won 3 games with him.
Yeah.
Does that concern you?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, realistically, I think CJ Stroud is. I think people are kind of giving him a tougher time than they need to. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a young QB. I mean, young QBs are going to go through, rough spots. So, yeah, he struggled quite a bit, of course, but I think we can still see that year one CJ Stroud again, either here somewhere out throughout the rest of the season or, throughout the rest of his career. I mean, we'll see.
Obviously, it's there
Yeah, for sure.
somewhere.
It's there.
Um, the Falcons won. Obviously, Michael Penix's injury is a little concerning if you're a Falcons fan because, I mean, he had this problem in college and he didn't even make it through halfway through his first season as a
I
starter.
mean, yeah, a little more than halfway, but still, you didn't make it through that first full season. And I mean,
It's a little concerning that knee has been a problem.
yeah,
This is his what, fourth? Was it his
third or fourth.
ACL? Yeah, third or fourth
Yeah, it
ACL
was, it
year.
was, it was
So,
ACL. Yeah,
so that's a little concerning, especially from a longevity standpoint.
yeah, for sure.
Um, the Rams, man, they look unstoppable. They're probably going to kill the Panthers. I mean, they beat the brakes off
I
of
mean,
they beat the brakes off the Bucks, and the Buccaneers are a way better team. So I think this is it for Matthew Stafford. I mean, he's playing like the MVP. They kind of look like they're the most dominant team for sure. Both sides of the football, they're dominant on both sides of the football. They just got to stay healthy.
yeah,
This is the Devonte Adams that he's kind of going back to his Green Bay days. He's there. Him and Puka are cooking.
man. And just to think, like he wasted what, like 2 or 3 years with the Raiders.
I know. He broke the record for touchdowns last week.
Man,
So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I know we've talked about it, but it's kind of like Baker said. Look at what happens when you go to a talented team. I mean, he has
yeah.
a Hall of Fame quarterback, just like he had with Aaron Rodgers. Matthew Stafford's a Hall of Famer, so they're cooking. I don't think. Well, I don't want to jinx him, but you know, he's been playing very good. He's thrown over 27 touchdowns with no picks, or something
Yeah.
like that. Something crazy like that.
I think like two. He might be up to like. I think he's like up to like 30
They
now
said
with
he
like two
hadn't thrown a
picks.
pick, and they said he hadn't thrown a pick in like 20 plus touchdowns.
Yeah, he's like I said. I think if anybody's going to win MVP, it's probably him.
So, um,
Shout
the
out Drake May.
Vikings and the Seahawks. I mean, JJ McCarthy's hurt again, so that's concerning. I mean,
Very.
you can't make it through the season without being hurt. Which, okay, that's going for a lot of people. But some of these guys are in a little bit different situations. I
I
guess it's hard for me to say that, but
I'm sure. The Vikings front office is a little antsy because they took him with like a top 10 pick, and you know
because
how. Well, you know how I feel about that. I just don't understand what you saw from him at Michigan to take him with a
I don't
top
either.
10 pick.
Because like we talked about off pod, Michigan cheated. So how good is he really?
Allegedly.
Allegedly they cheated. So they were still in play. So of course you're gonna look good if you know what the other team's doing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's not like he was carving people up either.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think he was handing the ball off like what, 30 times a
Every
game?
play. I
So, I
mean
mean,
Blake Corum was him and Edwards, whatever his first name is, they were cooking. Plus, not to mention their defense was legit.
elite.
So yeah, that's a little concerning if you're a Vikings fan because you can see the frustration with Justin Jefferson. That's the last thing you need. And he's the best receiver in football. You can't get him the football.
Yeah.
So you're kind of, I don't want to say you're wasting his career but at the same time, since Kirk Cousins left, it's been a carousel.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of struck gold with Sam Darnold, but they let him walk. So,
I
I
wonder if they
mean,
regret that
I'm sure
because
they do
he
because,
looks him and Jackson Smith are now there's something serious right now.
and you was really crazy is I said that I didn't think they would be that good because I didn't think he could put up those kind of numbers with
I'm not gonna lie to you,
that.
he kind of went from a good situation to another good situation.
Yeah. No, he
Seattle's got
definitely
a good
did.
defense. JSN is the guy. The Seahawks are probably going to beat the brakes off of them.
Probably.
Unless Max Brosmer can come out there and just light them up. Um, they said Jaden Daniels was coming back this week, so
Jaden Daniels makes his return.
again, they're playing the Broncos, so they're 3-8. If you wanted me to be honest with you, I'm not putting Jaden Daniels. You've already seen what happened when you try to play him in unnecessary situations. He got hurt. The Bills and the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, I don't think is playing. I don't know. Um, if he doesn't, that should be an easier game for the Bills because no disrespect to Mason Rudolph, but they did win the game with him, so he does have experience. So
Yeah, I mean he knows that offense, so he's
yeah,
been there for a while now too.
I mean, he's kind of their guy. Hey, He may not win you a lot of games, but you can plug him in and he might win you the game.
Yeah.
And then we got the Patriots and the Giants. I think if there needs to be like an award just for Jameis. I think if your quarterback or whoever gets hurt, he should just automatically get to go to your team. I would want him.
I will be 100. This is going to
This
sound
man
crazy.
caught a touchdown pass, spin move, juked somebody, and scored on like a 40-yard touchdown pass.
This is going to sound crazy when I say this, but hear me out. I think Jameis needs another shot.
Yeah, why not? He's a lot better than some of these quarterbacks that are starting. He's better than J.J. McCarthy. That's for sure.
I mean, off season's
He
coming
might
up.
throw 40 picks, but God, he might throw 40 touchdowns and 7,000 yards.
The off season's coming up. I mean, somebody could sign him that needs a QB real bad, just for a couple of years or something.
I wouldn't be shocked if somebody picked him up before the playoffs. The Vikings, well, they've only won 4 games. But let's see who's kind of in contention. I don't know. I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, he might lose. But he's gonna throw for 500 yards.
Yeah.
You might get beat, but it's not going to be because he didn't try. He might be the reason you get beat because he throws 3 or 4 picks. But
yeah, but I'm gonna tell you one thing though. He gonna have your whole team motivated going into the game.
oh, for sure.
He gonna have you ready.
I mean, they got beat, but it wasn't really his fault. The defense kind of sucked.
True.
He did throw a pick, but I don't know. Like I said, I'd give him the MVP. I think he's the most valuable player. This man said he would play tight end, whatever you want him to do, wide receiver. He said he'd kick field goals, but whatever. And you got to respect that.
Yeah, he just want to play ball.
He just want to play. So again, got to give credit where credit's due. And then there is no game Monday because they're playing so many games. But I mean, so as far as some teams, what's your plan for the offseason if you're, obviously we know about the Titans, they suck. The Saints, they're in shambles. So what do you do if you're in the offseason and you're like the Cardinals? What are you doing?
Get rid of Kyler Murray.
Because they haven't looked bad, Jacoby. They just can't win games.
Yeah, that's your starting point.
They're just missing too many. They just don't have enough.
That is for sure your starting point. Let him go. It's time. It's time. I'm sorry.
What do you do if you're Minnesota? Do you take a quarterback?
I think if you're going to take a quarterback, don't take it early.
I'd go get Jameis.
Quarterback early.
I'd go get him. I mean, what's it? Yeah, him and Justin Jefferson might break the touchdown record. At least he's gonna throw him the ball.
Yeah, I mean he is 30 for 30, Mr. 30 for 30.
Yeah, he did that for 5,000 yards twice.
Yeah, I mean he can do it. It's just the turnover part is just really hard because that loses you football games a lot of times.
Like you said, he's not the solution to your problems, but he could help it out a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, bring Jameis in, let J.J. McCarthy, do his thing. Let him start. Let him know that you're still invested in him. And if he struggles or he gets hurt again, let Jameis ride it out, and then in the draft, get you a quarterback that you feel like come in and
Yeah, I mean,
something,
could do
and then let
something.
Duke it out. Yeah.
So what do you do if you're Pittsburgh? Because obviously they got to go a quarterback. I don't know. I'm is
I
Will
mean,
Howard hurt?
I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he just hasn't been good enough to play or what, but man, I guess give him a shot at least. He did win a natty.
Because yeah, I mean he is on the active roster, so I don't know. So who do you think is the who do you think is the closest team that's just like a couple players away from being in this contention? They're just missing a couple pieces.
Um,
Like I like the bad teams. Now leave the ones with injured players out of this.
the Giants. For sure, the Giants. I mean,
I mean, yeah, they looked pretty good
small
when
sample
Jackson Dart
size.
first came in.
Yeah, small sample size because you only saw him and Scadaboo together for like a few games. Obviously, he got hurt now
Yeah,
too.
he didn't get to play
But
with Malik because he got hurt.
Malik tore his ACL. Cam Scadaboo destroyed his ankle, and Jackson Dart is now concussion protocol. But like, I think they're for sure like a I'm gonna say a handful, meaning like 3 or 4 players away from actually like saying like, okay, they can seriously contend right now.
Yeah, I mean, the Commanders they just had a lot of injuries, so
Yeah,
I think
I
they just need
mean,
a few more key pieces. Jaden Daniels getting hurt. I don't know what's going on with Terry McLaurin.
I'll tell you what it is. He got that bunny fever. He got paid, and he's like, I think my hamstrings feel a little tight, coach. I'm gonna miss like the whole season.
I'm missing the whole season. My leg hurts. Um, I think the Jaguars are close. You've seen kind of a little bit of what they look like. I mean, now everybody's hurt, but
Yeah, they were off to a pretty good start too. So I mean, it's unfortunate. Injuries are part of the sport, and they suck. But I mean, again,
the Titans, I don't know what you do there. They just suck as a whole. They need everything.
yeah, they got a long way to go.
But Cam Ward's not playing terrible. They don't have a team. They don't have any receivers, offense, defense. They suck everywhere. So that's basically all I got.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much gonna do it for me too. I don't. I feel like what we just talked about can pretty much be a good ending question. Like, if you were certain teams that were, pretty much bottom of the barrel or sitting towards the bottom of the standing, like, what can you do
Yes,
going forward?
some teams are ready. Miami. What do you do? They got a lot of questions to answer and spots to fill.
Yeah. I don't want to get into them too much right now, but I'll say they were talked about for trying to, be at least a playoff team this season, and they were in shambles.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of teams got a lot to do, a lot to figure out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Yep, that's it for me too. So that's gonna do it for us here on this episode. Um, as always, thanks everybody for listening in. We appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, we'll see y'all on the next
Giants by
episode.
40.
Okay.
Jameis about to light up the Pats.
You don't have anything better to do, but that's okay. We'll see y'all on the next episode.